Chapman said it contained Simon's research on the Ameba. Maybe it's the same Professor Simon that Joshua kept mentioning. They're full of packaging material, but at the bottom I can see something else. A socket cam. It records straight onto an 80 megabyte hard drive, has 18 megapixel image quality, 12 times optical zoom, and allows for montage and editing in the camera itself. A modern wonder. There are just bottles of paint and a box full of plastic bags. The bottles are of no interest to me, but I'll take a bag. They look strong. 4-ply is my guess. It's made of several ply plastic and zips hermetically shut. It looks pretty safe and sturdy. Let's climb. It's full of cracks. I hope none of it falls onto me. It has some sort of motor underneath, probably to raise it up. It contains that thick paste archaeologists use to restore artifacts.
Where are you, Professor? Don't make me play hide and seek.
If he comes in, the jig is up for me. So... better get back down. Darn. I'd better stay out of its field of vision or Kordsmeyer might spot me. It's full of restoration putty. Let some other dude get it. It's falling apart and has a roll of duct tape on top of it. Sure, I'll take it. Luckily, it's far cleaner than the doormat.
Pignon, this is no time to go on an island excursion. Get back to work.
Better get back down. Darn. It has an 80 gigabyte hard drive, enough to record one of Kai's siestas from start to finish. Let's see. This is a bit complicated, but since the socket cam is equipped for loop mode playback, I could record myself sitting at the computer for a while, make a loop containing that footage, and play it for hours by disconnecting the cable coming out of the surveillance camera and plugging it into the socket cam. The image Kordsmeyer would see is almost the same one he's getting now, so he'd never notice the difference. In the meantime, I could search for Gina as long as I want. But now that I think of it, there's one tiny problem. The socket cam could fall down while the surveillance camera is moving, and my plan would end up thrown for a loop. Hey, wait a minute. That roll of duct tape might be just what I need. I'll have to choose just the right moment so that Kordsmeyer doesn't notice anything. Here we go. I'll put the camera in place using the tape and start my performance. And now quickly to the computer. I think this 5-minute recording should do the trick. Now I just have to put it in loop mode so that the recording plays for hours, and then plug the surveillance camera wire into the socket cam. Done. If everything goes right, I'll be able to escape from this room without any flack from Kordsmeyer. It leads to a small room that hooks up with the outside of the ruins. Well, if Kordsmeyer stays quiet, that means my little trick worked.
Hey, 18!
Wait, I hear some voices over there.
Why can't we choose our own numbers?
Impossible. That don't work, 13. Tarantula let us do that once for fun, and she ended up with 30 guys fighting to be number 1.
You got number 13 fair and square, and 13 you'll keep.
What about Mr. 11? Don't that sound cool?
Forget it. You can only use a number that isn't busy, and there's already a Mr. 11.
I can't stand the superstitious.
Wait, it ain't superstition, but... well...
Excuse me, my lady. We'll shut up now.
What a weird conversation. If it isn't a football team, then who were those guys?
How about Sir 12.999? That's almost 13.
No. And if you
It may be a
keep
tribute to that
blabbering, I'll
poultry
sew your
god
mouth
Kai
shut.
kept mentioning.
13.
They lead outside.
Weren't the apostles...
There's probably a crushed soldier against the door, but I'll give it a go.
There were only 12. Now,
Well, of
Well,
course.
if it isn't O'Connor, great. That'll make things easier for me.
No, Caddy, the audition. Don't you remember that application form I sent in? And that's not all. I climbed a palm tree, too. Several times. Well, more than once, man. That's what several means, doesn't it? S-E-V-V-R-U-L. No, several, which means 2 or more. No, that's not it, Caddy. The thing is, I like to read. If you followed my cue, you might get a tryout yourself.
Bonjour, Monsieur O'Connor.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. Professor, you're gonna get me in big trouble. The Colonel has told me I'm absolutely not to let you out of here.
Tranquille. Right now, Monsieur Kordsmeyer is seeing my hard work in the control room.
You got me on that one, sir. I don't even want an explanation. I've had quite a mixed up day today, sir.
Pardon? Why have you called me Monsieur?
Shoot, sir. Sometimes I mix people up, sir. You'll get to know me better and see, sir. Hey, Professor.
It's the same. Call me Monsieur if you wish.
Whatever you order, Professor. Sir.
With who were you speaking on the walkie?
With Private Cadwallader, sir. He's an utter fool, but he's my best buddy, and I'm teaching him to add up numbers. It ain't easy for him, because his fingers are all twisty, and he can't stretch them out right.
What do you know about this place?
The same thing I know about almost everything, Professor, sir. A bit more than nothing.
Have you ever heard of CIA 2?
No, sir. I had no idea they'd open branch offices. But I think it would be a grand workplace for a nice soldier/lumberjack who you and me both know.
So tell me about those ruins and that temple inside.
No soldier in the regiment is authorized to go in there, sir. I was only there the day we arrived, to throw out the archers and put up a big steel outpost.
Archers?
Yeah, but they'd left, sir. The ones who were there were those guys in white robes who were looking around for broken things in old places.
Archaeologists?
Dang, sir. I just sounded like a complete idiot.
Do you know what the Ameba is?
No, sir, but I'm sure it's not that complicated. My grade school teacher always said, "Zachariah O'Connor, you are simpler than an amoeba."
You haven't heard of the Operation Platypus Dream, have you?
Not a thing, sir. And I'll be a furry duck if I know what a platypus is used for.
If you don't know anything, I probably shouldn't ask.
My teacher used to say that too, sir. Dang, I messed up already.
What do you use that big head for, O'Connor?
Well, it makes the rest of me more attractive, wouldn't you say?
We speak after, O'Connor.
Sir, yes, sir. I was supposed to deliver a message to you when you came out of the temple, but I forgot.
And why you not give it to me now?
Sir, you are devilishly sly. You seem to figure out everything, don't you?
For Professor Pierre Pignon. How did you get this?
The boys over at Highway Patrol warned me a while back. The waitress at the beach told him to give it to O'Connor and nobody but.
Merci, O'Connor. After, I return and we chat for a while.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Professor, sir.
Why alone?
We got orders to intercept you and take you to the Colonel if you exit the temple, sir.
But you have not done this.
Because where we're at, nobody can see us, sir. But if you walk just a ways from the temple and get into the guard's line of vision, you're in for a nice thrashing.
Très bien, O'Connor. Merci for the warning.
Sir, you're welcome, sir.
I think there's something inside. I'll just open it up. A ring. Wait, there's a letter too. Dear Kaimi, the strange object I'm sending you
belongs to the real Pignon. I noticed he refused to be separated from it for a single moment, so I assumed it was something important. He's asleep right now, but when he wakes up, he'll want to go toward the camp, so hurry up. Your friend always, Lokelani. P.S. Don't even ask how I got it off
of him. This girl's amazing. I'd give anything to know how she's keeping Pignon there.
Hello, my dear.
Ooh, I can only imagine. Though knowing Lokelani, she probably just started talking about her ex-boyfriends. And he fell asleep out of sheer boredom. They have no lids, and they're empty too.
Yeah.
Same goes for these.
So what? Good lord.
If it's full of cash, I'll have a true moral dilemma on my hands, followed by undying remorse for the rest of my life. It's locked shut, but I don't see a keyhole. If it's full of cash, I'll have a true moral dilemma on my hands, followed by undying remorse for the rest of my life. Yeah, the triangle on the ring matches the one on the handle. Let's see. Man, what is this? What a neato briefcase. I'd have to be low on street smarts not to ransack this baby. A pair of sunglasses, the card that was just activated, a glove made of, I'm not sure, it's like glass, but it's soft at the same time. No doubt about it. That must be the highly valuable catalyzing glove Chapman told me about. And hold your horses, man. This has got to be a neuralizer. I saw one in a movie and they used it to change people's memories. I heard they actually existed, but they never sold any at the mall. Well, that seems to be everything. It leads to a small room that hooks up with the outside of the ruins. Monsieur O'Connor.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. At your orders, Professor. Sir!
Tout bien, Monsieur O'Connor. I'll leave you alone.
Yes, Professor, sir. You know, I'd like to ask you something, if it isn't too much. How's the audition going, sir?
Of what are you speaking about?
Dang it, sir! The audition you're doing on me right now! If I pass, I swear I'll be a brave, hard-working soldier, just like I put on the application form for the intelligence service.
And me? What do I have to do with all this?
There's no need to pretend, sir. At first, I was a smidge confused. But then I realized you're not Pignon. You're the policeman disguised as a civilian who interrogated me at the beach. And when I saw your intelligence colleague with that envelope, I said, Zachariah, that officer has come here to scout out your talent, so don't mess up the audition. You talking to me about the CIA was the humdinger, sir.
So, how is it that you, of all people, recognized me?
I can't figure it out either, sir. Do I get extra credit for that?
Man, this is unbelievable. I need to rest. See you around, O'Connor.
At your orders, sir.
He's a total wild card. I don't quite get that story he's cooked up in his head about the audition, but he could obviously blow my cover at any moment. Colonel Cordsmire, that agent disguised as Pignon said blah, blah, blah. I better do something about this, or it could be my neck. I think it's used to manipulate people's memories. Yeah, this contraption will erase O'Connor's memory, and I can make him believe I am the actual Pignon. Better put on the sunglasses to make sure the blast doesn't neuralize me, too. Soldier O'Connor, stare at this object, please.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. Sir, yes, sir.
Listen carefully. This is not a test, and I am not an MP. My name is Professor Pierre Pignon, and any memory you have to the contrary will now vanish forever. Oh, and from now on, you'll read no more weapons manuals, just Barbara Cartland romance novels.
Whoa, sir, careful! Marble's falling at 6:30, sir!
Now, that was unexpected. Anyway, is it clear who I am or not?
Sir, yes, sir. But I'm not sure if I passed the test.
Oh man, it didn't work.
Dang it, sir! I thought I was up to muster.
Now what do I do with you, O'Connor? I'm all out of ideas.
Do what you will, sir. I shall accept my punishment with honor and valor, sir.
Wait a minute. Soldier, I'll give you one more chance to pass. Your task is to keep your mouth closed tight, and not to tell my true occupation to anyone, not even Kordsmeyer himself.
Sir, thank you, sir. On my honor as a Marine, I will not let you down.
Just my luck.
Well, of course.
For once I get to use a neuralizer and it turns out to be a worthless model. I guess these marbles are what make the neuralizer work.
Ooh, imagine this. 13, the Tiki Justice Maker.
Absurd. You're not saving...
There's not much light in there. Hey, what is that? Could that be the amoeba Kordsmeyer's so uptight about opening? Must be something mighty special, because it's protected under a cube of glass like a museum piece. A ball with 3 holes in it. A bowling ball? I don't see what interest the Army could have in a primitive bowling alley, even if it's the archaeological find of the millennium. The cube seems solid, and though it looks like glass, it's hot. In some way, this all reminds me of a petrified mosquito in a piece of amber I used to carry around as a good luck charm. An umpteen-hundred-year-old bowling ball, just like in that documentary. Oh wait, I think that was actually the Flintstones. I'm sure of one thing, it's not a peephole. It was automatically activated when I opened the briefcase. Like an ATM machine? Well, the size matches, and weirder things I have seen. Did I just see that? Or am I imagining things? Yep. The cube vanished. An umpteen-hundred-year-old bowling ball, just like in that documentary. Oh wait, I think that was actually the Flintstones. Just recklessly brandish the amoeba and see what God's plan for me is. All right. No, impossible. Either it's stuck to the ground or it weighs several metric tons. They were inside of the neuralizer. Doesn't seem too logical, but 3 holes? 3 marbles? What the heck? What? Holy mackerel! Amazing! It's just floating there in midair! Within the range of outrageousness here, this seems like the most logical thing to do. Plus, I'd say the lines on the glove match up nicely with the grooves on the ball. What the heck? It's as if 2 things had formed. I don't know how to describe them. This sounds crazy, but they look like twin black holes. Let's see. Man. If I stick my arm through one hole, it shows up 3 feet away in the other. Either I've been drugged or this is candid camera. Anything's possible. Whatever this is, it almost scared the catalyzing glove right off my hand. And it looks so fragile, it probably would have shattered to pieces. That makes no sense. Come on, I mean, I don't see what's so scary about some little arm-breaking spots. Hey, what happened? How could that be? The glass cube came back again. This island is outrageous. Pass. Move on to the next player. Though on second thought, the notes may give me hints on improving the performance of that floating space warp ball over there. Each of these docks is longer than the Baroque trilogy. I guess I'll have to tap into my speed reading skills. That took a while, but I've got it. I just whipped up a little schematic chart here. And if I've grasped the concept, I've been going down the right path up to now. The marbles, the glove, the appearance of the black holes, vortices, according to Simon. But what I have yet to do is even more unbelievable. When the points appear, I have to concentrate on a specific location in space so that point B will travel to it. Then you're supposed to enter point A, and you appear wherever you sent point B. Sounds like your average beat me up gizmo, as seen on millions of sci-fi shows. I'd have to be berserk to try it, but the way my day's going, I feel like I fit the description. Damn, that lame cube again. As far as I can tell, you have to stick the marbles into the ball to make the amoeba work and make the slots match up with the ones on the catalyzing glove so that space vortex points A and B will appear. So far, so good. Then, you have to concentrate on a place within space so that point B can travel there. And afterward, you just have to enter through point A in order to appear wherever you sent point B. It all sounds weird, but it's just another case of reality being more amazing than fiction. Let's see if the same thing happens again. Hey, I knew that once I figured out that trick, life would be simpler. According to Simon's notes, I should concentrate on some point in space to make point B travel there. Now, what place should I think about? Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to check whether the motorboat is still there and make sure Joshua isn't up to any shenanigans. Well, at least not up to anything that's highly damaging. Neato! I can feel something. I think it's working. Hey, point B disappeared. Well, I'll cross my fingers and hope I don't get beamed into a sewer.
Come on! Hurry up and finish! Isn't it my turn yet? Ooh, that must hurt. Hello? What's happening?
Joshua!
Why, someone is attempting to communicate with me via telepathic waves. I can sense you wherever you are, oh unknown being.
I'm over here. Look back for a second.
No, I'd lose my concentration, and then the telepathic connection would go on the fritz. From what planet, nebula, or cosmic dust bunny do you speak to me, oh being?
Oh no, here we go again. It's me, Brian.
Brian? Since when are you into telepathizing?
Actually, I don't know. And if you look back,
I thought I noticed something in you. You're not bad for a novice, but your signal is weak. There's a lot of static, as if someone were wringing your neck.
whatever you say, but please, do me a favor and don't move, because I'll be back for you at any moment, and we'll zoom out of here on the motorboat. Oh, and one more thing. If we're communicating by telepathy, why are you talking out loud?
So you realize that? It's a level 15 telepathic technique, really. But don't worry, forget about it. I teach you, but I don't think you'd even understand level 2.
Do you know what an amoeba is?
Hey, that's what the Trantorians used to pull me out of the ship on the slide. Alpha told me that's the name the Earthling contactors used to call the Trantorian jalopy that drives around space. The initials come from anticellular matter e-nuclear bilocator apparatus. Though I don't really get the apparatus part. It's more like being beamed up, but cool and without getting mosquitoes in your teeth. The bad thing is you can only go to places where there's Trantonite, an ultra-powerful material found only in energy stones and Trantorian belts. The trick lies in putting all your body cells in a single file line so that they can jettison through space really fast. And then they get put back in order, right where they were. Boggles the mind, huh? Anyway, its inventor, a shifty but intelligent little alien, based his ideas on enucleation theory and the anticellular Pitokius, the monogloth of which, on the shimmy scale, is...
Amazing, but true. If I'm not wigging, I think I've got the ideal escape plan for when I find Gina. God, I couldn't take one more second of Joshua's nonsense. But I doubt he'll take my sudden departure the wrong way. He'll just think the telepathic network blew a fuse. What sick mind came up with this? It wasn't me, that's for sure. I bet Sushi would do anything to help me, but I don't know what that would be right now. It worked before. I hope I can do it again. Joshua, what's going on here?
Brian, I can't telepathize at this exact moment. I'm operating on a boy.
Boy? Little demon is a lemur.
A lemur? I knew such a smart guy could never be human. Well, it turns out the paddle slipped out of the other guy's hands, flew off, and got stuck in this poor thing's teeth. It was a tragic scene. But luckily, I was on hand. This kid brought me a couple of packages filled with molar repair gadgets. So here I am trying to remove the paddle.
Oh, you're familiar with dentistry?
Not a thing. But we geniuses take advantage of our inquiring minds. Listen, you go out in the neighborhood and play, and let us pros get down to work.
He needs to be banned from entering any wildlife preserves.